everybody! Welcome to today's stream. Hopefully, you've had a lovely, lovely day and a lovely week. I think this is my penultimate FC25 stream. Today, we're just going to do whatever stuff there is available to me in terms of like objectives and stuff like that in order to earn me stuff on the new game. And then my plan is my final stream on this game will be doing champs with a Leicester team to finish things off. So, here we go. I haven't touched this game. Let's see what we've got available to us. I don't think there's a world where I finish the season because they just haven't really brought out a load of SP, which is interesting, but it's EA, so they do what they think is right. Unless this morning they dropped a load of stuff. It's not really looking like that was the case. No. What is happening there, by the way? We could get the 1,500 from that. Oh my god, I only have one day left to do this. Right, we could grind that today, because that gets us something in 26. The Unlimited Cup does get us some SP. Doesn't get us anything for the new game. But we could do that. We've got 8 Norians. Sure, okay. And then Evos. Okay. I'm assuming that was stuff that I had available that I didn't use rather than people running out. I don't think anyone has run out that is a Leicester card. I think I've checked it recently enough to have not missed that. I really hope so. But hello everybody. Hopefully the multi-stream chat works today. If not, if you're on a platform and you send a message and you don't get a reply, then it would be on Twitch or TikTok. I've not seen anything come through on there yet, but I don't know if anyone said anything on there. So if you have, I'm not seeing it because the multi-stream chat is broken. Because technology, hey? But Mercer, Beza, YC, KD, Chappie, Robert, Ben, and David. Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing fantastically well. We've done a few streams on the football channel recently, actually, doing some watch-alongs and stuff like that, and they've actually gone really, really well. So, going to be doing some more of those. The next watch-along will be on Sunday for the Manchester Derby. Wow, that took so long to load right there. Wish it was this time next week already. Same. I'm doing very well, thank you. Crying out for FC26. I think, again, everybody just wants the new game at this point. We're done with this. I think this is the most excited you've been for a new FIFA, mainly because of how awful 25 was. Yeah, I mean, I'm cautiously optimistic, but I am very excited because, in theory, this is a huge game changer in terms of everything, and hopefully it's going to be massive in terms of just how... Oh, wow. Can this just basically be used on anybody? Like, can we go for a gold card here? That's sick, to be fair. Good way to end it off. Yeah, I'm really excited for just a new... a fresh start, a new game. Just everything about a new FIFA is fun. Right? So, hopefully that is going to be the case. Your 1k XP off finishing the season, so bored of the game. Maybe at 6 they'll give us loads of XP. They should do. I can't believe they haven't done an SP chase for the final season. It's bizarre. Really, really weird. Massive revelation about Chelsea, yeah. Crash or Rocksmith today are still injured. I don't know how long this is going to take. Looking at it, it looks like I may have somehow ripped through at least 3 layers of skin. So, not great, not gonna lie. I thought when it first happened that, oh yeah, that hurts, but that can happen when you just take a tiny bit of skin off of like a finger or something. But no, I think I went through 3 layers. Which I don't understand, because it's not like I was doing anything out of the ordinary. It was just doing some golf. So, I don't know. But I have been doing some Tony Hawk, and it's been okay for that. We'll see today. There's a world where tomorrow we do something after. Or we just do something completely different tomorrow. Because, I mean, again, playing more of this. Ugh. Had a player from the first season of the game called Torrent. Used her in a cup. So you Vivo'd her since now she's 99. Nice. I rate it. I rate it. What do I need to do? The crafting. Or this. Complete 6 of the following. Play 6 matches. I can do that. Easy as you like. Very, very simple. KD, yeah, probably. Win 3 matches while having 3 99s. That's fine. I've got a full 99 team. Play 3 matches while having 3 Dutch players. I've got Hullet. Don't know if I've got... Don't know. Score 6 goals with a 99. That's fine. Assist 5 goals with a 99. Score 5 goals with finesse. Assist 3 goals with players from the MLS. To get João Neves. I mean, I'm not going to play a single game with any like player that I get here. So it is completely irrelevant. So I don't care about putting an MLS player in to try and get him, for example. Makes no difference to me. Oh. But what are the requirements for this cup? Are there any? You need 3 99s. Oh, max 94 squad. It's a bit boring, isn't it? Okay. Fine. Copy. So yeah, Dutch. We do... Oh, I do only have Hullet in terms of that high rated. For Dutch. Copy, M. But maybe I have some others. And then obviously we'll just fill it with like silvers as well. So... Oh! Cruyff on loan. Oh, and we do have Messi in there for the MLS. To be fair. Oh yeah, I do have Van Dijk as well. Yes. So Cruyff could go in. Or we just put in Van der Sar. Let's do that. Okay. And then we'll drop down everyone off of the bench. And make them silver. And hopefully that is low enough. Hopefully it takes it to a 94. 93? Oh, goodness me. Prem strikers for finesse shots. Oh, was that specifically Prem? We can do Ginola instead of Dembele. That'll work, I think. Let's quickly check the objectives again. And it was play 6, win 3, play 3 with Dutch players. That's fine. Score 6, assist 5, score 5. Yeah, with finesse with Prem players. And 3 assists for Messi. Okay, we could fly through this. Let's go. And see how we do. And... I'm going to very quickly check this. Where am I going? Here. We're going here to check this. Yeah, okay. Sure. Right. Let's go! Vamos! I've just got to think in my mind. I'm potentially, like, 25, 30 games of FC25 away from never touching it again. What a thought! Oh, and I still haven't turned off time shooting and turned on precision shooting. Should probably do that, shouldn't I? Lol. Especially as time shooting is pointless to even try when you've got the delay that you have. Oh, I mean, that should have been Messi's first assist, and then we get very unlucky to not keep that ball there. But yeah, so we've got this cup to do, and then the final set of champs with the Leicester team as the send-off for 25. Oh, Jesus. And then we're done! We can uninstall the game! I'm so excited! Yeah, just sit him down. Whether he's trying to speed boost or what there, I don't know. Ping that into Hullet. And then bang it. Ah, oh, nearly. Nearly! Keeper, you probably could have come and got that. But don't worry, Lucy Bronze with that Bruiser Plus. I'm really looking forward to the new gameplay as well. Just... how is that not a foul? Are we playing in, like, no rules? Do I think Chelsea should be given a points deduction? I don't know the rules. So... I can't answer that question, I'm afraid. If the punishment for breaking the rules that they broke is a points deduction, then yes. If it isn't, then no. Not every rule carries the same punishment and severity. So I simply don't know. Oh my god, he completely missed his tackle and yet it still worked. Okay, well. So jealous you can play Thursday 1 PM. It's going to be good. But we do also have the web app on Wednesday. So you'll at least be able to go on that. And to be fair, this year, with the thing that they're doing to try and stop, like, new bot accounts... web app trading might actually not be a complete waste of time. Like, my web app streams in the last couple of years have been so much shorter than in previous years. Because, in the past, we would have sat on the web app for hours, trading, trying to make, like, a few thousand coins here and there. But in recent years... it's basically impossible. Because you can bid on 1,000 things and you won't win a single one. So it's just a waste of time. How have you got away with it? This player that I'm against is crap. And they're getting away with so much. Even with their poor defending. Because of just silly things like that. So yeah. This year, hopefully... with that change, it might mean that you can actually, like, snipe. You can trade easier than you've been able to for the last couple of years, where I've not really bothered because of just how impossible it seems to be. Astral, yeah, absolutely. I think Chelsea will get a fine. Yeah. Do we get our welcome backpacks on the web app? Yes. Shocked you're still playing the game given the 99 player pick. The only reason why I'm playing this game... is to earn stuff for FC26. If you couldn't earn anything for the new game, this would already be uninstalled. Right, there's a Premier League finesse with an MLS assist. I don't need the penalty though. I needed the assist. Can't remember if we get them on the web app. Yeah. We need to put Ginola on this. I did hold RB, so I'm wondering whether it counts as a finesse on a penalty. We're about to find out. David, yes. You stopped playing weeks ago, got all the 99s before you got the picks. The game was done mid-August. Yeah, the 99 picks completely killed end game of this game. So it did count. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. And yeah, it's why I've not... Like, my plan was going to be to stream it and stream the grind of, like, the 85 times 10s and everything like that. But the 99 picks completely ruined the point of the menu grind. Because at that point, you're then grinding for, like, 98s. When you've already got all the 99s. It killed it. Killed it completely. Like, for those people that enjoy the gameplay, those weird people that do exist somewhere in the world, they would have loved it, because they would have got given the best cards in the game, basically, for free, without even really having to spend much time getting them. And so they would have been able to use them all, which is great. But I hate this gameplay with a fiery passion, so yeah, didn't benefit me. I think you're going to have to play career mode this week. It really depends on what they drop, like, today/tomorrow, right? We're at Last Chance Saloon for them to drop a big SP Chase final batch of objectives. I can't believe that they haven't done it. Is it to try and, like, limit the amount of people that get all of the stuff for 26? It just seems really weird. But weird to the point where, even if you've been doing most of the Ultimate Team objectives, you're going to have to play another game mode. That isn't close to how it normally works. You normally breeze through the pass by just doing the Ultimate Team stuff, and you probably get enough SP to get an extra, like, 10 levels doing it. Oh, that was a messy assist right there as well. Just need 2 Evos to get a full 99 rated outfield for the Saints past and present Evo team. Nice. Yeah, so my plan for the end of this game, in terms of content, streams, etc., is today to try and get as much done in terms of earning things for FC26 as I possibly can in one stream. This, in theory, should be my penultimate stream of FC25. The final stream is planned for Monday, and that will be my last one on this game, and it will be Champs. It will be the final Champs of the year with my Leicester past and present team. We don't know whether points carry over yet. They still haven't confirmed it, which is really, really weird. I don't know why they're leaving it this late, but the EA community managers are specifically not confirming it. As in, how do I explain? So people are asking the questions on the forums, and instead of just not answering, they're specifically saying, we have no news on this. It's really weird. Oh. So yeah, my final stream is planned for Monday. Assuming that there is one final set of champs to do it with the Leicester team. If they don't confirm it, Danny Aaron's in the mud. Yeah, he spent like 50 grand on it. Well, if you're buying them for full price. Which, let's be real, probably isn't what's happened. Kind of mad people don't do golden goal in this as well. But hey-ho. We've got our third finesse with a Prem player, which I think we only needed 3. We need 1 more assist with Messi. Oh, that was it. But the pass just didn't happen, even though I pressed it. Oh, and then that's just not gone to Messi. CD Keys have 12k at 50. Oh yeah, it's still obviously huge money. It's just not as expensive as people think. $99 Hullet. It would be quite funny if they didn't transfer over. It would be funny if you, like, couldn't add points for the first month of the game. Or something like that. Obviously, that isn't going to happen because that would harm their profits so damn much. This is crazy, by the way, how I've not got this assist yet. Oh, it's 5 finesse with a Prem, apparently. If you are going to spend money on the game, the start of the year is comfortably the best value for money. Yes. There we go. Right, so there's the third Messi assist. And I now believe that is 4 finesses with a Prem player. So let's try and get that last one. And now we don't have to force the assist with Messi. But we are trying to force the goal with Ginola, and we've done it. So that's 5 Prem finesses, 3 MLS assists. That is our goals done. That's our assists done. Now we just need 3 wins or 6 games played, I think. Whichever comes first. Should be the 3 wins, because as it stands, this would be our second. And I'd leave if I go 1-0 down. Do you get any reward for FC26 for this? Yes, otherwise I wouldn't be playing it. These are the only things I'm doing on this game. Rob, that just doesn't make any sense. Oh, dun dun dun. Game doesn't excite you anymore. Only play it because you like collecting cards, but no point trying when the cards are awful to play with. I've said the same thing to my mates for years, and I don't understand why they've kept buying it. You think it's your final year? Honestly, you find it too easy to get a good team? You're done. Just come back for team of the season. But is that not ironic that you'd come back for the period of the year where it becomes ridiculously easy for everyone to get a good team? The power curve's getting slower next year, so it should be harder. And everyone will start the game with less points than they would from the Ultimate Edition previously. So hopefully that gives a slight slowing to things at the beginning as well. We'll see. Really like the Rivals update where you get bonus stuff for Golden Goal and stuff, so playing more is worthwhile. Yep. Still think they should have had like an online single match with a mini like 2-player pack or something like that. But oh well. Can't wait for the idiots who will say Xbox people will get banned. Yep, it's nearly that time. Oh, I do need to put out a video of how to do it, though. Oh. There's a few shorts I need to make. And then we're also going to put out, like, some tutorial-esque proper YouTube videos this year. That are sort of, like, evergreen content throughout the year of, like, how do EVOs work? How do SBCs work? These kind of things for people that might be new. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, my player got completely blocked off, but no obstruction. Only issue you have so far is the removal of advanced SBCs. If the power curve and way to get packs is harder, Road to Glory players will be in the mud compared to pay to win, assuming the store is still rammed. I mean... Oh. We'll see, won't we? Have any idea what you're going to put your 2k points towards? Evos or drafts and packs? Anyone that uses their points on drafts is mental at the start of the year. Unless you are, like, comfortable elite division, getting towards pro player, you should not be spending your points on the draft. You won't do well enough in it to justify putting it into draft. I think 2 years ago I tried it, and it just went so poorly. So I would not advise it. I of course would not advise using it on Evos either. Paid Evos the majority of the time are not worth it. I definitely wouldn't utilize your 2,000 points that you're starting with on Evos rather than packs. You need coins at the start of the year. Packs are the way you're going to get that. How to do every skill move. Yeah. So I currently... Did I actually... Oh, I don't know if I started the list. I think I started it in my head but didn't note it down. So I'm actually going to put a note here. Every skill move. Every trickster flick. How do Evos work? How do SBCs work? How does Division Rivals work? How does Foot Champs work? Every celebration is not a bad shout. And yeah, stuff like that. The gauntlet, I guess. $360 spend this week playing OG FIFA Street. Nice. I need to set up my 360. Because... Am I right in thinking certain 360 games you can put in to your console, but it won't work? You have to play them on older stuff because they didn't get like a forward generation compatibility or something like that. So there's a couple of games on my completion list that I'll need to set up the 360 in order to actually get them. Right, so yeah, one more. Oh, wait, no, this doesn't get me anything in the new game. Why am I doing this then? Oh, I was doing it for the SP to try and complete the pass to get something for the new game. So yeah, my points will go on packs. Right, let's try and get one more win here. And then see if there's anything else that I can do to... Come on. Oh, of course. To earn more stuff for 26. But yeah, if you have any other ideas of stuff that maybe you don't really think about, but stuff that if you started playing this game series in the last few years, what were the first few things that you needed to understand? Like, how do objectives work? / the season pass? What kind of things, if you were starting the game new, would be nice to have, like a concise, maybe like 10-minute video or something like that, explaining all the details about. So again, how to do like every skill move, how do evos work, how do SBCs work, how does the new gauntlet mode work, how does the season pass work, and the paid version, and objectives in general and stuff like that. How to do every celebration. If you can think of anything else, let me know, because I do want to have some of those going on. I actually had a look through some of my like best performing videos in the last like 5 years or so, and one of the ones that did the best was something that I sort of made out of nowhere, and I believe it was a highlights package of a champs weekend. And I called it How to Get More Wins in Foot Champs. And it did so well. How to grind quick objectives early on. I mean, there will be specific videos like that we can do with specific objectives when they're released. Oh, I guess, like, yeah, the milestones. How to get a 100k pack on day 1 of FC 26. Right? That kind of objective. But yeah, that I as I say, I didn't actually look into it, but I think it was highlights of a weekend of champs that I put together, and I was talking about like little tips and stuff going through it to try and help people, and it did really well. So I'd be down to do more of those kind of things, and more like reviews. I enjoyed doing the reviews this year. Just hated the game. James, nice. Optimal game settings. It's not bad. Speaking of, though, EA have just dropped a pitch notes deep dive specifically for PC. So, I don't know if any of you play on PC, but they have dropped a deep dive specifically talking about the game on that platform. So we'll have a look at it and see what they have to say. Oh, Jesus. Again, just think. Just think, in like 25 matches time, I'll never have to touch this game again. That's how I have to think about every single game that I'm playing right now. It is one closer to the end of this game. Every match that I play is getting me closer to being able to uninstall it. Are you going to do golden goal? Why does nobody do golden goal in this friendly mode? We'll take that. Do I think FC points will carry over? I mean, I imagine they will, but it's really weird that they still haven't said it. Really, really weird. Like, unless it's a financial thing for them, and they would benefit more from people buying the points once the new game is out, rather than beforehand. To show that, hey, this new game is performing so well. People are buying millions of points. Ignore the fact that it's because we didn't let them transfer them over, and so they've been forced to buy them on this game rather than the old one. It's performing great! Is it that kind of vibe? Is that what they're going for? Outside of that, I just don't really understand. Please leave, then we're done. Hooray. Right, so... how much of a deep dive is this? Oh, Christ. Okay. Let's open this up on stream for you. And we'll have a little look. Excuse me. Oh, this really annoys me. Where am I looking? It'd be in notifications, wouldn't it? Here. And then we need to go here. So, FC26 PC Deep Dive. James, yeah, getting stuff done like that is a very, very good feeling. Having it paid off. As we get DePaul, we get Frimpong, we get 99 shooting and physical. Lovely. So, in the PC Deep Dive pitch notes, we're diving into all the ways we've improved the PC experience for FC26. We've made foundational changes that give you more control, smoother performance, and clearer settings across the board. Controller support enhancements, full vibration support on DualShock 4, haptics and adaptive triggers on DualSense controller support. Incredible. Expanded display settings. Frame rate being able to go up to like 240 FPS is actually really, really good. There's a world where pro players... Oh no, because the pro events will still be on console, won't they? Otherwise, they'd potentially play on PC for this. Still can't believe that we don't have like 120 FPS on console for it though, do we? Mental. Improved graphics, settings, usability. Sure, display settings guide, screen setup, frame rate and refresh. Scaling tools, graphics settings, graphics presets, fidelity settings, stadium settings, visual extras, PC requirements, minimum and recommended specs. You've told us how important it is to tackle cheating on PC, and it remains one of our top priorities as we keep developing and refining solutions to protect fair play. For FC26, we're continuing to protect fair play with EA Javelin anti-cheat, which I believe is what they used for the Battlefield beta, and they managed to ban a load of people using that. FC26 has more control to verify that anti-cheat is running, hasn't been tampered with, preventing various forms of unfair play. EA Javelin anti-cheat runs at the kernel level so it can spot and block those cheats effectively. For PC players, this means it only runs when the game's active. If you uninstall the game, the driver also uninstalls. So hopefully, like, for those that play on PC, you've got a load more graphical settings and stuff like that, right? That seems to be the main thing here. And the fact that, yes, the game can now be played in 240 FPS, which is big. But, in theory, the biggest thing here is with Javelin as the anti-cheat system, with how well it seemed to work on the Battlefield beta, hopefully the majority of cheaters and hackers or whatever on FC26 compared to 25 on PC will be significantly lower. And that'd be great, wouldn't it? That would be great. Is the flight booked for New Zealand yet? Of course. What country will I start out with? I don't think you choose a country now. Don't you choose a league? I swear it changed to choosing a league. I might be wrong on that, but for some reason that's what's in my head. KD, that's outrageous. That is outrageous. Okay, so either way, it doesn't matter. There's no SBCs for it to matter. Yeah, it's true. So, we are 1 level away from getting our, like, 4-level boost up to 30. Still leaving me 10 levels short, though, of where we need to be. And so that needs 4,500. 450, sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about there. We could do like this to get us a few. Gets us 300. We could do like rivals or champs qualifiers or whatever, and that will get us another 300 plus 500. So 800, 1,100 there. So that will be 650. What else? 650, 2,150. 2,150 is like 2 levels, isn't it? So if I do every Ultimate Team objective, I think I'm going to be level 32 as it stands. So I would need to play the other modes if they don't drop any more. Which surely they do, right? Surely. Yeah, I can do the other modes, but I mean, I'd rather not. If I have to, then sure. But ideally, not. Let's open up a couple of these packs then, just because, I mean, why not? Your guess is tomorrow, lots of XP, Friday, and a week until next game. Yeah. You're probably right. It'd be great if they brought some out today, but tomorrow does make sense, as, yeah, it will be the final week of the game. I really hope, by the way, let me see if it specifies in the game. I don't know if it actually says anywhere. Maybe it does on the loading screen. I wanted to know if they were screwing people over who weren't getting... Are you joking? That's what comes up when you load Ultimate Team. You don't get a normal loading screen of like what's in packs. What I wanted to see was, like, does this stuff leave packs? Or are they actually going to leave it all in packs for the people that can't quite get FC26 on day one? Because they should, but it's EA, so it wouldn't surprise me if they just screw those people over because they don't care. 12 weeks, I felt like driving up and down mountains, loads of farms. Nice! That's pretty solid, though. Play the other modes on beginner, put the controller down and relax. Surprised they haven't brought out any packs with XP. Yeah, it's a really, really weird way to end off the game. Potentially about to be the first career mode game you've played since FIFA 08. Before online became a thing with Ultimate Team in 09. Wow. Where would it be? Oh, I don't know if I'd have access to it. Oh, I don't know where the FIFAs are behind me. They're probably a little bit too far back for me to find easily. I wanted to see where my FIFA like 08 and 09 were. I can't remember what console. Okay. I need to do... Not that. Where is it? This? This is the one. So what does it need? Just gold. Gold. So, low to high, ignore position. Yes. So we just need to do a load of these. I assume you have to do it 100 times in order to complete the objective. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. But let's just do a few of these. Because we needed to complete some SBCs for that objective as well. Dun 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 dun. Hey! I really don't have many non-rares in my club, apparently. Right. That should be that one objective done. Let's have a little look. Objectives. Live. Oh. What was I looking for? This. There we go. So yeah, SBC done. And then we need to do rivals or champs to get that last little bit done there as well. Would you ever pay someone to do your SBCs for you to open like some of the others do? I don't make anywhere near enough the kind of money. Like, there's a reason I do all of my video editing myself and stuff like that. Let alone SBCs. Would I ever? Sure. If FIFA stuff was making me an absolute ton of money and it was worth it to do that, sure. Do I foresee that happening? No. No. So yeah, we do need to do this 95 more times. And we have 1 day and 39 minutes, 38 minutes to do it. I think I'll be fine. It's just long, isn't it? It's not like it's difficult. But to be fair, sometimes I prefer things that are difficult to those that are just a long, monotonous grind. For example, I'm still on the path to 100%ing Tony Hawk because it's so damn long. This final achievement is an absolute disgrace. It's just so boring. Like, I probably should have it right now, but it's just so much effort to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I still haven't finished it yet. Such a poor design choice, whoever decided it. Whereas the other parts of the game, getting like the other achievements, they were difficult. Like, I found them hard because I had to go from 0 experience in that style of game to actually getting pretty good at it to be able to do those achievements. But these last ones, it's just awful. Just awful. Long grind is what opening all these crappy packs are going to be. I'm not going to do that. There is absolutely zero reason to open those packs. It's effort to open up all of like the big packs that are in the store because it means you have to empty your dupe storage in order to actually open them up. Or you just discard everything, I guess. But there's no world where I'm going to be opening it. What are these? 77 times 5s or something like that? Yeah. That ain't happening. Hate that achievement on Tony Hawk. It's the only one you've got to do. Just look at it and just say nope. I'm slowly working my way through it. Like, it's basically complete the game with 31 characters, isn't it? I've done it with 10. No, I've done it with 11 of them. I've 100%ed their solo tours. And then I think I've got 14 maps left for each of the others. Oh, I may have actually finished a 12th. So yeah, I've got 14 times 19, and you, on average, probably have to play each map twice, which means that's timesing that number by 4 because it's 2 minutes per playthrough, and then dividing that by 60. So I, in theory, have roughly 17.5 hours left of pure grinding to finish that final achievement. And I just really can't bring myself to do it. Again, I am progressing on it. It's just so much effort. But it is good that every single time I hop on the game, I am making progress. It's just so slow. Have to complete the game with every single character. There's like 20. That's a walk in the park compared to this. There are 19 maps. And you have to complete all the goals on every one of those 19 maps, which on average probably takes you maybe 2.5 playthroughs. So you're probably averaging 5 minutes per map. There's 19 maps, so that's 95. 95 minutes. Then times that by 31, because that's how many people you have to complete the game with. It's about 49 hours worth of doing the same thing over and over and over again with barely any variation. It's a shame because the game is fantastic, and for my first experience playing a Tony Hawk game, I've had a great time, and I want to go and buy the first like dual remaster because I've enjoyed it that much. But this is just stupid. Roughly 1/3 of my hours in the game are going to be doing this final achievement. On top of already completing the hardest challenges in the game. It's so unnecessary. Done it with 16, just refused to do it for a while. I mean, what I'm doing is I'm just hopping on, and I'm either doing one map with each character or just completing one character, mixing it up each time I go on, and I'm just trying to make progress because I've not really like played any games with my mates over the last week and a half or 2 weeks because I've just been doing this and trying to finish this stupid achievement whilst also being busy doing a load of other stuff. So it's really annoying because I want to play some other games with my mates, and I also want to start ticking off some other games that I've got on my humongous backlog. I think that's the first time I got Cantonal. But this one's just taking forever. We've got new games that have come out that I've still not played yet, like Gears of War. Because I don't want to start it until I've finished this one. Turam. I'm assuming absolutely nothing has any value outside of like a handful of 99s in terms of stuff that's in packs. Have Pokemon next month as well, which jumps to the front. You say that, but I've still not completed the decks on Scarlet and Violet. I've still not done the DLC. I've not done all of the DLC on Sword and Shield. I've still not played Legends Arceus. I don't know what money situation is going to be like by release day. There's a world where I don't get it on release just because I need to pay for other things instead. You got Battlefield coming out, which could very easily become my like casual multiplayer game that I play off stream, either on my own or with mates. Right now, if I was buying one of the two, it would be Battlefield, because I will eventually get Pokemon. Although, saying that, John, do you actually sell? Maybe. Saying that, for my birthday, I did get a £25 eShop voucher. So maybe I would get it for like half price. How much does it cost? Pokemon Legends ZA. Buy. On game it's 50. On Amazon it's 43. It's only 43. How much is it on Nintendo Store? Oh, although that might be the Switch 1 version, not Switch 2. Yes, that is the case. So yeah, Switch 1 version on the Nintendo Store is 50. The Switch 2 version is 59. And you also get a little figurine of Totodile, Chikorita, and Tepig. So 59 minus 25. Okay. I mean, it makes it significantly cheaper. We're looking at like 35 quid for it. Maybe I'll get it on release. We'll decide. We will decide. Right, why am I bothering to open these? What am I doing? Footbin is updated FC26. With the full database or not? Same with FootGG. I only really care once the full database is in. FootGG, what are the recent players? They're adding it via like individual teams and reveals. What about Footbin? It's the same. Okay. But I'm assuming you can do like your squad builders and stuff on there. Yes. Okay. Well, it's very, very close to being able to do like a squad building stream or something like that, which maybe we can do next week. We just need them to drop the full database. I cannot believe that after the like all of the player ratings that they're currently like trickle revealing, like, oh, here are all of the best Premier League players. Here are all of the best Spanish players. We know all of this. It got leaked like a week or two ago. Just drop the full database. Right, come on. Do I think Pokemon could ever release on other consoles? At this point in time? Yeah. I know that, like, Nintendo aren't doing the same as, like, Sony and Microsoft are now basically just sharing games. Like, there's a world where this ends up on Xbox at some point in the next year or so. You've had Forza go on over. You've got Gears of War on PlayStation. You're probably soon going to have Halo when they do the Halo CE remaster next year, is what's expected. That'll probably end up on PlayStation. The new Forza Horizon that's going to be revealed at the end of the month could launch on PlayStation as well. It feels like finally, after all these years, exclusivity and console wars and stuff like that might finally be coming to an end, which is just great for everyone that plays. But Nintendo, they're their own thing. But I feel now at this stage, you can't say no to that question based on what we've seen from Sony and Microsoft. Like, no one ever thought they'd be playing Halo or Gears on a PlayStation. And you didn't think you'd be loading up your Xbox and the first splash screen is something made by PlayStation Studios either. So, the world is healing in some ways. Gran Turismo 8 apparently going to launch on Xbox as well. Yeah, I never ended up getting 7. But if 8 came out, this is why I would love to turn... Like, if the football channel blew up and became, like, the main thing, this could just turn into, like, a variety channel where we do videos where we, like, get 100% completion on these games. That'd be so much fun. Getting the Platinum Trophy on Gran Turismo 8 drove me insane. Genius stuff like that as titles for the videos, right? We've already got it planned out. It's incredible. Oh, this is so long. So long. So long, farewell. Alvina, say adieu. Adieu, adieu to you and you and you. Do 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 do. Bosh. Guilty pleasure is watching people platinum games. You've got 100 videos yet to watch. I love those kind of videos. And I would love to create them. I was very, very tempted to do one with Gears. I might still. Or we wait until, like, New Year. Like, once this game has, like, died down from initial launch hype and grind and everything like that, and then whatever releases come out late in this year, maybe we could start with them. I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to be so busy once new game is out. But I really, really like those videos. And you could obviously, like, stream yourself playing them and then turn it into those completion videos. Still can't believe with all the random Pokemon games, they still haven't created MMO for PC in the style of Warcraft. Yep. It is kind of crazy. It really is. Or even, I know there were, like, rumors and leaks about something that was like Power World-esque in terms of having this land where you could roam around online, and there would be more than just catching, like whether it would actually have, because like Power World's sort of like survival as well, isn't it? Whether it would actually have those elements in as well, it wasn't quite clear, but there were leaks to do with something like that when they had the like Giga leak last year, it might have been. God, I still got 71 more of these to go. Christ. Maybe I need to do a few of these. But yeah, I really, really like those videos. They're a lot of fun to me. So I would like to explore it. Oh, you only need 4. Cool. And this should just get us... I mean, we could also open up the 77.5s that we've been creating. But this is just quicker and easier, isn't it? I mean, I don't need to go and use the lower rated ones. I'm not going to be sat here doing a load of SBCs. How on earth did that take Allison out whilst it was switching position? Bizarre. Right, there's 2 of them. Let's open those up and just get a load of gold cards. And then we continue that grind. We've got 20 minutes until 6 p.m. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater mentally hurt you. How come? Is there just something really, really grindy? Tot Salah. It's good. Not that I like care about or need that card at this stage, but sure. Sure. But yeah, I just love completing games to 100%. So it feels like it is something that maybe if I enjoy that kind of thing, why don't I focus on it a bit? Afiz, thank you for following. I don't know if that was on Kick or... Yeah, I think it is. Thank you. John Barnes. I'm not racist. I love John Barnes. Oh, we could open a couple of these. I don't actually want special cards. I want low, crappy golds. Just to put straight back in. Really? That's why I did those couple of exchanges. Oh, yeah, I hadn't even thought about that either. I wonder what they're going to do in terms of dupe storage and exchanges, and whether we're going to see any variations in the timings and amounts and stuff like that going into 26. I believe they said at the start of the year, dupe storage will stay at 100. On European difficulty, while not allowed to get discovered, and they're in boss fights as well. Nice. Thing is, like, for me, I like difficult achievements. There's so much... They feel rewarding compared to... just grinds. But if they're difficult to the point of it requires luck in order to do it, then it's stupid. If it's difficult to the point where you have to be so good at the game to be able to do it, that you basically dedicate yourself to that game, I think that's also a bit stupid as well. People still on this game? Well, yep, the new one isn't out yet. And we've still got stuff to do to earn stuff for the new game. I cannot explain just how much hatred I have for FC25, because I'd have to go on like a 5-hour rant of everything and every reason why. But I still have a use for it whilst I can earn stuff for 26 in this one. James, that is a bit of a nightmare, not going to lie. Right, I think that takes us to 35. Getting there. Slowly but surely. But yeah, my game list backlog is absolutely huge. I think it actually got bigger recently as well, because there were a couple of things I got for my birthday that were not on my list because I didn't own them previously, and I knew that they weren't available on like Game Pass or something. For example, this needed to be added, but the list, it's still like 175 games. So ticking off something like Tony Hawk that's going to be 150 plus hours is great, because then I can just go through and play some of the games that are supposed to take like 10, 20 hours and tick them off. Playing 2K26 and you pre-ordered the new COD. Oh, I'm so glad that COD is on Game Pass, because I just wouldn't buy it. So being able to just play it for free, well, not for free, but as part of the subscription, is heavenly. I read earlier that the beta's happening in a few weeks as well, I think. Like maybe in like a month's time. So that'll be good to play and check out. Takes so long to do these. It is a grind, isn't it? It truly is. Haven't played FC25 in 4 months. I don't blame you. I have said so many times, anyone that doesn't get paid in any way by playing this game, whether that's like content creation or whatever, I don't understand how anyone else has it installed. I really don't. It's mental. So here's hoping that 26 is finally gonna be what we've needed and wanted probably since like FIFA 20. If not, I'm out. Is there one game... How does this happen? I've pressed LB. Is there one game you're not looking forward to trying platinum? I don't know. The thing is, if I didn't think that I was going to like enjoy a game, I don't think that I'd have it on the list of ones to play. So, yeah, I don't know if I do have an answer for that. If you knew the levels that were coming in Crash 4 would be an immediate answer. Well, yeah. The remainder of Crash 4 is probably going to be ridiculously difficult. But, like, if I get my... Where's my laptop? In my head, I'm thinking of ones that I know are really, really long to do. So, if we look at the list, what's the longest in terms of hours on the list? Down at the bottom, I mean, I've still got the Master Chief Collection, because I still need to do a couple of the 4-player the 4-player co-op achievements. There's like 2 or 3 of them that I can't do on my own. So that, I just need to get that done with someone or some people. And then I can start to grind through it and do all of it. There's a couple on here that I may not even like end up doing. Like once I start playing, I might think, oh, actually no, I just this isn't going to be enjoyable, so I won't do it. So the other ones that I've got on here in terms of the longest to do, I've got down 1,000 hours for Pokemon DS games to complete the Pokedex. That would not take 1,000 hours, because the vast majority, if not all of them, are now available via current gen stuff, whether that is Pokemon Go or Scarlet Violet Sword Shield. So that's fine. What else have we got up there that's really high? Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. That's going to be fun. I have started that on my Switch. City Skylines is supposed to be 400 hours. It's on Game Pass. I just don't know if I'd want to start committing to it. Probably not. Balatro, I've not touched. That takes 300 hours, apparently. Rare Replays, 300 hours. Dreamlight Valley is 300. Payday 2 is apparently 300 hours, which seems crazy to me. 2 Point Hospital will be fun. Red Dead will be fun. Tears of the Kingdom will be fun. See, I think this is the thing. I don't think that there's really anything in the list that I would put in here knowing that I wouldn't enjoy trying to complete it. So, yeah. I think I would only be able to answer that question once I've started. Like, if I had done the first 25% of each of these games, I'd probably be able to give you an answer. Because I'd be like, oh my god, this is going to be horrible. Just like I know that finishing off this Tony Hawk, once I got to the point where I knew that that was going to be the last thing that I had to do, it was like, yeah, okay, this is going to be so long, so monotonous, so repetitive. Just can't be bothered. But I wouldn't have known that going into it. Despite knowing it would have taken a long time. Yeah, David, some of them were like, yeah, the mythicals or legendaries that you could get in there. Others were like really specific things. So, for example, Clampearl's evolutions, right? I needed a Huntail in my home. But it wasn't in Pogo, and you couldn't get it in any of the like Switch games. So I would have had to go back onto one of the 3DS games and get like halfway through it to be able to just get a Clamperl and evolve it. Fortunately, that's been resolved since. And so by actually taking quite a while to get round to trying to complete the decks fully, I will have in fact saved myself a lot of time, because I'll just be able to hop onto like Scarlet and Violet. Oh, go to this area. Bosh, there you go. It's there. Instead of having to get 3/4 of the way through Omega Sapphire or Alpha Sapphire or whatever just to catch 2 things. So it's okay. It's not that bad. I just have to have a period of time where I commit. I did actually semi-recently go back through the list of all the ones I needed, and it's really not that bad now. Did I ever go back and complete Hogwarts after the patch? I didn't need to. I'd got all the achievements. It was just in-game, like 2 things disappeared. I don't know if they ever patched it. I have absolutely no idea if they ever fixed those, what were they called? Field guide pages? I think. Yeah, like 2 of them just disappeared when you grabbed them. And so on your in-game, like, tracking, they weren't there. But for the achievement, it was fine. They do not have the Brazilian League in the new game, no. Doing Payday 2 next week. I can't believe that it's that many hours. That seems mental to me. I didn't think it was that kind of game. One of my mates played one of the Mafia games and said it was really good. So I think I have Mafia 3 on my list because that's the latest one that's on Game Pass. They did just release a new one, like last month, that apparently is okay, but not incredible. So we'll see. Want to do all the starters for all regions as shinies. I'm probably not too far off that. Like, when you factor in ones that have been coming from Pokemon Go, the amount of shinies that I've got... Like, obviously I wouldn't be close to having, like, a shiny living dex, but I would have a hell of a lot. Maybe one day, if there's a game that they bring out where all of them are actually catchable in one game, then I'll try and get a shiny living dex. Because you'd just be able to slowly but surely grind it in one game, rather than having to jump between different consoles in order to try and slowly but surely fill it up. And going between different, like, shiny caching methods and stuff like that. Yeah. It's not near the top. Maybe that's what I should update the thing at the bottom. Instead of saying, play the, like, DS games to complete the Pokédex, it should be shiny dex. I'd love to know how far away from it I am. Probably a long way. But the thing is, I used to trade a lot. Because I played so much, I have, like, loads of shiny legendaries. I've got shiny mythicals and stuff like that from different events from throughout the years. Because I used to have so much stuff that I traded with people back on, like, the... Was it, like, the Cerebi forums? I think? And so I've got loads of stuff that would normally be a nightmare to get hold of. It would just be getting to everything else. But in theory, that wouldn't be that bad, because you could just do, like, egg hatching, or going and doing shiny hunting of, I don't know, let's just make up, like, Zubat or something, and then getting 3 of them and evolving them up, and it's not as bad as having to soft reset thousands of times for a legendary. No, David, I've not. Even though I've recently been back on the game to continue my playthrough and continue completing the decks. No. And I've not searched it up either. So I still don't know how it happens. But yeah, having the shiny living dex would be incredible one day. But I've got so many of these other games that are, like, fantastic games that I want to play through and try out. And then maybe once I've squashed that down to a really small amount of games remaining to play, if that ever happens, then we can spend some time grinding shiny living dex. We finally get Elise. How on earth are 27 of these dupes? What a joke. Level 100 legendary. Not entirely sure how that would happen, but sure. 2 minutes till content, everybody, because we all care about content on FC25 in nearly the middle of September. Right? Woo! I'm ready. Although I tell you what, I will care if it's got anything to do with FC26. If there's any, like, objectives or whatever that give you things for the new game, or evos, or SP. Weekly objectives today, right? Well, you'd think so. However, the weekly objective last week instead lasted 2 weeks. So, probably not, no. Which is really stupid. I don't know why they wouldn't have done 5 weeks. Really, really dumb. Because it also meant I missed week 3. And so I can't get the, like, overall rewards for completing, like, 4 out of 5 sets of weekly objectives because they made it where you had to do all 4 for like the first time in months and months and months. So, cheers, EA. Don't know why they've had these bizarre changes at the very end of the year to these objectives and the rate at which you're going up the season pass and everything like that. It's really odd. But, hey ho. 10 seconds till content. Level 40 De Bruyne looks awful compared to other 99s too now. Yeah. Here we go! It's time to duel. Oh, big news though. EA have dropped the top 26 rated players from the MLS in FC 26. That's good. Hey, it means more cards get added into the databases on Futbin and FutGG. No splash. Seasonal. We do get new weekly objectives. But we don't... So they give us new weekly objectives, but they didn't give us a 5th weekly play. Why did they make week 4 last 2 weeks? And not just make this complete 3 of 4? 4 out of 5. How bizarre. Okay. Well, yeah. Weekly objectives. You say weekly players tomorrow. Yes, but look at this objective. Complete week 3. Complete week 4. Weekly play 4 is out for 2 weeks. It doesn't make any sense for there to be a weekly play 5. Otherwise, this would have had week 5 in here. And they would have let you complete 4 out of 5. So, very odd. But weekly objectives, hey, there's another 1,500 SP that you can actually get. Did we get anything new in live? Nope. What's happened here? Oh, who cares? I'm assuming we didn't get any new Evos. Oh, we did. We did. And they're basically just letting you max out players at this stage. Although they're still keeping it as max 97. I don't understand this logic, right? If you've got a 98 rated Evo, you still can't put them into this. Yet, you can put in a 97 that gets 499 stats. What's the harm in being able to put a 98 in it? If this is what the card comes out looking like. So silly. But EA for you. But what I will do is I will put Leicester players into these to just try and get the best team possible ready for the final weekend league. That's the plan. So half of the team will probably be 99s. So that'll be solid. But yeah, nothing that gets you anything for the new game. And I mean, I wouldn't even know what's new here. Oh, they did bring him out. Did that come out today? Or has that been there for like a week or two? I haven't touched this game. So I have no idea what has been released. How's it going, Logan? Great! I'm just ready for the new game, which is the same as everybody else at this stage. No one cares. I should have a coin sponsor for the new FC, yes, throughout the entire year, if things go okay. But, obviously, that will probably depend on people actually buying the coins. So we'll see. Let's check if there is any store SP. Astro, nice. You can complete the pass GG, you thought footies this year was a letdown. Maybe you just got older. Don't want to accept that yet. I think footy was crap. James, it's impossible to know what you can do on the game that isn't out yet, unfortunately. No. No. Why are they being so stingy with it? It's so weird. It's real. Like, why do they not want people to finish the season pass? But you got weekly manager. Can I get there then? Is the question. Like, if they don't add anything else, can I get there? I need... How much? 14,150. Take that down to 10,150 because we skipped 4 levels. So I need 10,150. Can I get that? Let's have a look. Logan, I'm the same. 10,150. So this is just seasonal objectives. So that's 10,150. That takes us down to... Oops. Oh, for God's sake. Takes us down to 9,150. We'll get this one done today. So that's another 150. Weekly objectives will be another 1,500. This will be another 800. That will be another 1,500. So I need 5,200. So either... Oh, R9 did come out today. So either they drop more SP tomorrow that I can get in Ultimate Team, or I need to be able to earn 5,200 SP via manager objectives, player objectives, and clubs. Let's check manager first. So for this, you just need to play. And that's 1,500 right there. Play 7. For this one, play 25. That's another 1,500. Player. 1,500. That's an... Okay, so I can finish the pass. What I will do is I'll do all the Ultimate Team stuff first, see if they release any more tomorrow in Ultimate Team, and if not, then I'm just going to do, some career mode stuff on beginner whilst I'm doing other things. Just put the controller down. It's just so weird that, they're not even putting any of it in the store. Like, they could charge 500,000 coins for 5,000 SP. So many people would buy that right now. Because what's the point in your coins at this stage of the game, right? And people just want to jump those levels. Well, you don't get anything out of this, do you? No. Do I have the points for this? No. Okay. When the next FIFA is playable soon. It's really, really weird. They've just ended this game off in a bizarre way in terms of really trying to slow things down right at the end in terms of the SP, yet they've given people all of the 99s in the game. I don't get it. It's so weird. What an odd company they are. So if I could very quickly do a couple of rivals. Oh, he needs to play 5. Ugh. They were finished with this game after the last batch of cards came out. Yeah, I agree. 5. But then that would get me this done. It would also get me that done. It would also get me that done. They've given us no XP, so no reason to play the game. Gifted us all the 99, so no reason to play the menus either. I feel like from their point of view, they've given you everything that you could want in terms of the players, right? I mean, look at these teams, right? Everybody's teams probably look basically the same, right? It's just which 99 do you want to use? Which one do I want to use, right? A lot of people will have R9 in there, or Yamal, or Mbappe, right? It doesn't matter, realistically. So in their eyes, it's like, you've got everything now. Go and play. Go and enjoy the game. The problem is, it's the least enjoyable gameplay we've ever had. So no one wants to use the cards. So you've now taken away the menu grind by giving everyone all the cards. But the reason why people like the menu grind is because they don't want to play it. They want to have fun doing something else, which is just playing the menus. So yeah, it's basically turned into a lose-lose. Unless you loved grinding 85 times 10s to try and get 97s and 98 rateds, knowing that you already have like 20 99s. Maybe there's some people out there that do enjoy that. I don't know why they would. This game can burn in a fire. For all I care. 99 rated cards that miss the target for absolutely no reason. This is what I mean. If there are people out there that enjoy using these cards, how? You've just seen the only example you need to see as to why I could not fathom it. Why has my player missed the target? This will go in though, right? Yeah, of course. Let's move on. Next one. Grange, I like chill games. The problem is, I probably have like 15 chill games as part of my 175 backlog. I'm not adding any more. I've got so many. I mean, even some that are a little bit challenging are still chill. For example, Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic is basically the original RTC on Switch with all of the original challenges and stuff. There's so many to do. It's crazy. There's like 195 challenges, or scenarios or whatever to do. It's so chill. But it is also potentially going to be a bit of a challenge when we get to the harder scenarios and stuff like that. But it is something that I can just hop on and chill and enjoy for a bit. To be fair, it is also the same with Tony. Even though I hate this final achievement that I'm grinding towards, it isn't stressful. It's just long. It's probably the worst football video game ever. I mean, that isn't true. Like, the game, you could say it's the least enjoyable, but it's just factually not the worst. Like, all of the game modes, all of the features, all of the content, everything like that. Even if we're only talking about modern games, remember that UFL exists. Oh, for God's sake. It's like a skateboarding game, but on a sword, turning desert into ocean. Interesting. I've never heard of it. Sounds cool, though. Oh my god, we're at the end of the game. Why just patch goalkeepers so they don't save anything? Just make every game like 15, 12. It's not fun having 99 rated players that can't score goals. Oh, it's not a foul because my player has hurdled the... There we go. Oh, and people don't do golden goal in Rivals in September. Ugh. People are playing full games of Rivals. That's upsetting. That's what that is. My Allison made a save. The scenes. Is there much to do? Or is it just like a very chill, like, indie game? Where it's basically just... You just relax and fly around for a bit kind of game. Da, 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 da. Oh, straight through the back of me. Da, 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 da. Whoa! But in terms of like games that I actually have to play on FC26, like I'm not going to count the games that I might have to play on like career mode on beginner, where I have to touch my controller for like 10 seconds and then put it down for the rest of it. Once these rival games are done, we basically only have that final champs to go. We're so nearly done. Like, in my mind, I just have to think of it. In 4 days' time, I will never touch this game again. What a feeling. What a feeling that is. Yellow card for Beckenbauer. I wonder if I go 3-0 up if they'll leave. Like, are people wanting to play full 90 minutes? Or are people still playing it like the results matter? And so going 3-0 down, they'll actually leave. If so, that's kind of mad. And surely you just do golden goal. God, Hullet turns like an absolute bus. In the gameplay that we have, he's probably the worst choice out of all the 99s. He's just stood offside there. That's lucky that the pass didn't get through to him. Just standing up front offside like a lamppost. Pain. Exchange for New Year's things, etc. Oh, what a terrible shot. Not long come out, so graphics are stunning. Nice. Is it on Game Pass? Maybe not Game Pass. Is it on, like, the PlayStation equivalent? I'm not buying anything. There are, I think, 3 games in the remainder of 2025 that I will buy. FIFA, although I've already bought that. The payment came out yesterday. Pokemon and Battlefield. And then that's potentially me done with buying games until GTA. Because whenever Forza comes out, that will be on Game Pass. COD will be on Game Pass. Free at the moment. Might have a look. We're 3-0 up in Rivals in mid-September, and you're not leaving the game. You accidentally didn't switch your money over in your other account for the new FIFA. Oh, they did leave it 3-0. Just do golden goal, man. Mad. In your other account for the new FIFA, hope they try and take it again because you got the money there now. As in, you had points on 24 that you didn't transfer to 25, so you're hoping you'll be able to transfer them to 26. Bosh! That is what we needed right there. Apparently. Something somewhere. Something somewhere just got me... Oh, the daily play. Got me enough to tick over. So we are now up to level 30. 10 levels to go. Meant the money in the bank. Right. How many hours left to play FC26? Minus 162 hours, 39 minutes. Until we'll be able to play on Xbox. We're nearly there, everybody. We're nearly there. Still get the icon. Pre-ordered the game when it first came out. Oh, yeah, as long as you pre-ordered it in time, it'll be fine, yeah. Vinny, Vinny, Vinny. Do. On PC and you've pre-ordered it. Nice. They today revealed a deep dive pitch notes specifically for PC where they detail minimum and recommended PC specs for FC26, and they also went into detail about like graphical changes and things like that. So if you have a really high refresh rate display, you're going to be able to take advantage of that on 26. Is Football Manager a game you'd ever play? I played Football Manager Mobile in, I think, 2013, and I got bored of it very quickly because things would happen in the game and it just felt like I had absolutely no control over it. And it was just a bit stupid. So I stopped playing. Since then, I've never touched another one. The new one looks like there's so many changes and upgrades and everything like that. 24 came out on Game Pass. I don't know if 26 is supposed to, though. If not, maybe I'll get it down the line. But again, I'm not going to pay for another game that I don't know whether I'm going to play. So I'll wait. Oh my god. I tried 3 times to pass the ball to whoever that woman was. Was it Farah? Or Kira Walsh? And the game refused. Oh, Jesus Christ. Astra, that's a bit mad. New one looks unreal. If it comes onto Game Pass, I'll definitely check it out. Again, more non-golden goal. Ooh. Football Manager 26 is coming to console. Yes, but that's not what I was saying. Game Pass. I don't care about it being on console if it's not on Game Pass. Ugh. Because I just won't buy it. If the streams started having 500 people in them and we were raking it in, sure, I'd buy all of these games. But that isn't the case. Please skip. We're in the middle of September, dude. You don't need to watch all these replays. This is painful. Jesus. Yeah, again, 24 was on Game Pass, but I haven't seen... I feel like that was announced straight away, whereas I haven't seen an announcement for 26. So... I don't know when it's supposed to come out, though. Is it October? There is the September, like, Tokyo Games Show. Would it get shown off there and announced for Game Pass there? Because that's probably where Forza's going to be revealed as well. So there will be Xbox coverage there. Maybe. November 4th. Oh, okay. A little bit later than I thought. I'll be well into Battlefield by that point. And Pokemon. Hell yeah. Although I don't actually know what Battlefield's releases. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Maybe Battlefield's like October 22nd or something. Or maybe that's Pokemon because I looked it up on stream earlier. I don't know. We're offside. Ooh, dearie me. I mean, that's a red card. You're really going to stay in the game after getting a red card? And you're losing? I mean, sure. Personally, don't know why you'd bother in September, but okay. Lovely. What a pass. October 24th is Pokemon. What about Battlefield? Because I know the special edition doesn't get you early access or anything like that, so I could just get the normal one. Because he wants to score, equalise, and quit. Well, at this point, I would still get the win because he's got a red card. So he can do that if he wants, but it wouldn't be wasting my time. I actually benefited off of someone doing that for, I think, the first time since they introduced it, like last week. I actually got a win for someone quitting at a draw for the first time. That was pretty solid. Now they just need to improve the scenarios in which that can actually happen, and we'll be golden. Oh, so happy you finished the season pass. No more 25. I am jealous. But I would still be doing that final weekend league anyway. To finish it off with the Leicester team. They're trying to reduce the difference between console and PC versions of the game. Yeah, that's solid, because so many like management style games... I do play on console because I just prefer playing on console. I can lay in bed and play the game rather than having to be at my setup. Oh. Yeah, they are built for PC. Are you joking? What kind of people? Why would you not just do golden goal? Or why would you not quit and you go 3-0 down? Or why would you not quit once you got the red card? Or 3-1 down, whatever it was. These people baffle me. But hey, at least they've gone, right? At least they've gone. Three objectives completed. Lovely. I think we still need 3 more games of Rivals, and then there's that weekly one done. And then I'm not sure what else I need to do in Ultimate Team. Maybe the new weekly objectives, I should have checked if there were any specifics in terms of, do you need assists with Prem players rather than just assists? Because then we could have mixed up our team and done that. Come on. September. You don't need to look at what team you're coming up against. It's either a past and present Evo team or it's basically a full 99 squad. There's no in between. No idea how I didn't get that, but sure. That is not what I pressed, but... Oh, I checked the new Evo. Yep, I'll be putting Maguire into that. Or JJ, actually, because he fits it, because he's got centre-back as a position. I need to see what Evos are best for the Leicester team ahead of that final champs. The 18th needs to hurry up. Golf club suitcase. Maybe one day. Oh my good God, the delay. It's pain! Kira Walsh is... That was one of the weirdest tackles I've ever seen. And yet another 99 rated player can't hit the target. This game is terrible. It's so unbelievably bad. Oh my. Why have you tried to power shot that instead of just shooting into an empty net? You weirdo. Oosh! I think it's going to be difficult to get first owner Saints Evo team. Really difficult to pack specific silver players. Yeah. I agree. I think we've got... Did we have... we've got 4 gold players in 26. Fatawu, Mavadidi, who still has 3-star skills, which is just absolutely laughable. But hey-ho, it's EA. They just don't care. Clearly. Christiansen, somehow. And Samare. Oh my good God. Get his debut this weekend. You think Isak will get 20 minutes? Yeah. We've still not had point transfer confirmation. No. 99 rated Rude Hullet, by the way. What a game. If I enjoy the game within the first week or two, would I do the collection book again? The first week or two are completely irrelevant. I loved this game at the beginning. Delay didn't exist in this game until Champs started. If I still like or love the game, once Champs has arrived, I'll consider it. But yeah, those first owners are going to be tricky, sadly. I'll be able to do like a first owner past and present, but yeah, a present, not so much. Are you going to stay in as well? Why does nobody leave on this game? You're playing Rivals in mid-September. Shh. Why would you stay in games where you're getting slapped? Will I do player reviews on the new icons and heroes? I would love to. I love doing the reviews this year. I'd love to do them again. If you like the game by Christmas, then the game's a success. For me, if it survives past the first 1 or 2 weekend leagues in terms of delay and stuff like that, that's the dream. Yeah, like someone like this, just come on, man. We've got better things to do than for me to continue to pummel. I'll try and buy the Leicester players as early as I can without it, like, denting my coin balance. It's 5-0 before half-time. Which game had delayed starts in, like, January? What do you mean? What on earth? That's a foul. Six 0 before half-time. Only thing you think of is people doing daily play 3 games, then console off. But I don't get that. That doesn't make any sense. If you were playing Rivals to do your daily play games, you're an idiot. Put it on beginner squad battles. Put your controller down. Don't sit and get destroyed in Rivals games 10-0. Seven at half-time. Delay in one of them wasn't a thing until around January or February. Until then, it was fine. Not sure. Maybe like 23? 24, I didn't start to get any delay until the very end of the game. Like, tops, maybe even later. These sort of people are just here to annoy us. But what's the point? I don't understand what someone like my opponent is getting out of this. Is this not just a terrible waste of time for everybody involved? $24 was crap and it's still the best in 5 installments. Shocking, really. Yep. Yeah. 24 is the best that we've had since FIFA 20. And to be fair, we had a run of 1 bad game in 4, in my opinion. 17, the GOAT. 18, great. 19, horrible. 20, great. So we had a run of 1 bad game out of 4. Since then, we've gone on a run of 1 good game out of 5. Mad. Break that cycle. 19 was El Tornado. It was La Croquetas down the entire pitch. It was first time 360 degree no scope green time finesses. it was the completely broken gameplay year. You're not leaving at 9-0. You're surely not leaving at this stage. Astral, that's fair. Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Isn't it supposed to be like an hour long? I thought it was at the end of the month. They've made a sub whilst being 10-0 down. They've genuinely made a sub, and they're about to do another one. 11-0 down. Tomorrow, 60 minutes, probably because of Mario Anniversary. What time? $2 p.m. Tactical tweaks, yeah. Ooh, that would actually be a decent video as well at the start of the year. Like, how to take free kicks. A free kick tutorial. Oh. Seen Usman is injured. Yes. No, the reason why I'm still scoring goals is because I can't remember what the weekly objectives were that just got released. So there's a world where if one of them is like score 30 goals, then this massively helps me by making me have to play less games. If I can just get a chunk of it. They're actually going to pass around the back 14-0 down with half an hour to go. The people that play this game are so weird. It's score 6, 12, and 18. Oh, we could get 18 done in one game. Why did he Trivella that shot? You just missed a near open goal because you've decided to Trivella it at the keeper. How bizarre. Yeah, this person is absolutely horrific. I love that they made a sub, though. Unless they subbed on an Evo. But then why wouldn't you just be starting them? And I don't remember there being an Evo in the lineup. Because for some reason they decided to watch the team lineup before the game. I don't remember one. Hashtag just FC25 things. It's absolutely chucked it down here today. We had a big thunderstorm earlier, which was good, to be fair. How about how to make the most coins from the start, as in selling kits and badges? David, yeah. Penref! What? How was that not a pen? By the way, percentage chance they gritty if they score? Who are these people? What did I just say would be a decent video? Free kicks. New load driven. But of course we called it perfectly, because that is the kind of person that this is. For some reason, staying in a game when they're just getting absolutely slapped in September and then griddying when they score one. This community is the worst in gaming. Ah, you dirty scumbag. Oh, that's not what I pressed. Game, is it? Bum ba dum ba dum ba da dum. Da 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 da. Ole! 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 Ah! Have that, Hullet! Ole! Ref, he blocked me! Have that! As if you're offside. Benefit to precision over assist and then show the downfalls of bad aim. It's not a bad idea. I need to get used to it, though. Have that! Well, thank you for that wonderful use of everybody's time there. That was good. Good fun. 25 shots. Okay, let's have a little look then at the objectives and see where we're at. Astral, we have to hope so. Regular golf come to an end for 6 months. Is it that bad? Like, if I'm going to try and play golf, yeah, KD, it's true, over autumn and winter, for someone of my dreadful skill level, will it be terrible to go and do like 9 holes? Or should I basically only be doing driving range? Seasonal. Weekly objectives. Play 10. Win 8. Win 4. Courses shut half the time. Well, that's no good, is it? Two more. Uh, 42 more of those to do. Oh, but we also need to do SBCs. Let's just do 3 more of the crafting. Whilst that's right there. Now I need a playstyle. Scoring long range ones are now dead. I mean, maybe I could do like just a meta shots or something like that. Member at 7 courses 6 are shut today. One that isn't is on temporary greens. That's dreadful. That's a shame as well because of how much I've like been enjoying getting into it. I guess I've just got to grind like the driving range and maybe like pitch and putt whatever's open, and then next summer when I go out on the course for the first time properly with my mates, they'll be like, "Oh my god, how are you that good? I'm so jealous." That's definitely what's going to happen, right? Right? Crazy Golf to work on the putting. Yes. Xbox Cap Gun is online. Right. There's an objective done. In seasonal. Lovely. Just about practice staying as warm as you can for the summer. Scores on the winter don't matter. Yeah, I mean, for me right now, I'm just figuring out again how to hit the ball properly. So if I can have that sorted by next spring going into summer, we'll be golden. And next summer can be beautiful. All the money that should be saved to go towards the house ends up going on golf, and it's like, whoops. How did that happen? How did that happen? Let me quickly reply to this. Na 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 na. Cool. Oh yeah, speaking of that spam message that's in the Kick chat, we are revamping the Discord this year. And I'm actually going to use it. Oh my goodness. It's basically going to be split in half. Half to do with, like, FC. And half to do with football, really. Within the next 6 months, if you improve, would you start a golf channel as they seem to have taken off lately? I already have created a golf channel. I just haven't uploaded anything on it. The plan will be to start off will most likely just be short form content. And if you know who Hoisey is on TikTok, it'll probably have to be similar to that. If you don't know who he is by name, then it's the guy who starts off every one of his videos by saying, come play 9 holes with an extremely golfer. That'll be me. So, yeah, I've created the TikTok account, I've created the YouTube channel, I've created the Insta account, and also the same with music. So, the music one has had a few uploads on it, some Oasis clips, and I also uploaded my Coldplay vlog on there as well. But the plan with that going forward is if I'm, like, learning guitar and other instruments and stuff, I can document my progress on there, as well as potentially doing those kind of videos where you're playing all the parts to a song. So, like, drums, guitar. I need to get a bass. I don't have one. And I need a proper acoustic guitar, because the acoustic one that I have, it just doesn't stay in tune. Although I wonder if that would be fixed by getting it, like, restrung. I don't know if that's the issue. If so, that would be cheaper than getting a new one. Because, you know, if I got a new one, I'd probably get, like, a good one on, like, a 3-year finance, paying, like, a £5 a month or something. The dream scenario is that then using the guitar to make videos would then pay for itself over that time. Right? But we could also do, like, any Rocksmith stuff I could put up on there as well. So, yeah, I've created those accounts for those exact reasons. 1, to sort of, like, document progress for my own sake, but 2, to also be able to try and make some content out of it at the same time. Would I ever try and do Facebook streams? No, I genuinely didn't even know that was still a thing. Those Facebook deals that everybody got offered, like, what? How long ago was that? 7 years ago at this point? I thought it died after that. Oh my god, how on earth did that get through? Went online to order the wife some gifts, accidentally ordered a Lord of the Rings collectible. It's just a slip. Just a slip of the finger and... Oh! I've accidentally ordered that. It's... Wasn't my fault. Oh my god. How Facebook Switch was the worst thing he ever did. Same with Andy. They just started to hate streaming. Because it was no longer about the actual stream. It was about just... I didn't mean to press that. My thumb slipped off of... Why? Okay. Oops. They will get the win. Because I've got a red card. So... we can leave. Facebook deals ruin people's careers. Oh, you keep the red. As if that's a thing. Can any of you play... Surely you... Yeah. God's sake. Facebook deals ruin people's careers. Book went from 1k plus to streaming to 8 people, and to claw back being relevant had to switch to GTA RP. Yeah. It's crazy. It is crazy. It was a load of money, but it was whether you could then keep it up after that in terms of your relevancy, or whether, like you say, that would just completely kill you off because the viewership was so tiny. I cannot fathom how they afforded to pay people that much to stream on there when the viewership just didn't exist. Like, fair enough, the first batch of deals that people got, right? Because maybe they, like Facebook or Meta or whatever, thought that it would be bigger than it ended up being. But then they continued to give them out for a bit. I just don't understand how or why. Crazy. But yeah, basically everybody... I think there's one person that did Facebook streams where they actually came out of it in a positive way, and that was... what's his name? Brandon... The guy who does, like, commentary for the pro stuff. Brandon Smith. I swear he got a Facebook deal, but actually somehow seemed to make it work. I don't know what he did differently to everyone else. Or maybe he just got on with it and knew that the viewership would be crap and just dealt with it and kept going. But yeah, we're going to rejig the Discord over this next week. Ready for the new game. That should be good. But yeah, I've heard Nep talk about the Facebook stuff multiple times. And Andy talked about it in... I can't remember what video it was, but it was really good. It was just talking about how FIFA stuff had gone over his career. And it made him completely fall out of love with streaming. Oh. I mean, the worst part was the lack of multi-streaming, right? If you got paid less, but you could have multi-streamed, it would have been fine. But the Facebook viewership was just non-existent, and the chat was even less existent because people didn't want to chat because you had to use your actual Facebook profile to chat. So I'm sat watching an AJ3 stream. Scott Bird commented. Like, well, no, that's not what... No. it was just so poorly done. It's like they saw that they had an opportunity to build like a streaming platform, but didn't take the time to make it fully fleshed out before launching it. And they screwed themselves. A bit like UFL, launching early. They should have delayed it. It wasn't ready. But they thought that they saw a gap, and they tried to take advantage of it, even though they weren't ready to do so. Oh, I've been pushed in the back. Will I be going Serie A to start FC 26? I mean, I could do. We'll see. Kick modding so bad, any action taken, have to close and reopen the app. Lovely. Kick earned like 30 quid though for the streams that we did in August. So that was okay. It's extra money. Hey, that's nearly the cost of Pokemon Arceus. So yeah, that's pretty solid, isn't it? And obviously we're going to keep it going throughout 26, where you may actually get organic new viewers. That'd be cool. We'll see. You're in the process of getting your PGA coaching license. That's incredible. That's like the dream, surely. I've got 2 more games of Rivals. Will I be able to get to level 40 tonight? Yes, but that is not happening because it would require me to play like, I don't know, probably like 40, 50 games of career mode. What I will do is I'll get any and all Ultimate Team stuff done that I can. Wait to see if they drop like an SPE Chase objective tomorrow so that I can finish the pass just by playing Ultimate Team. If they don't drop that, then between now and the end of the game, I will do career mode on beginner, put the controller down, and just get it done that way. Look at this, man. It's just horrific. Pre-ordered Football Manager. Nice. Jay could teach. He could. But he doesn't live anywhere near here. Look how bronze Hull it feels. It's a 99 rated card. Guy can't move properly. Upload a Flight of the Bumblebee attempt to it. It's pointless. I think they assumed Facebook was going to rival Twitch. People's audience was going to come with them, and they learned nothing from Mixer. Yeah. Man, the Mixer idea of being able to earn, was it Sparks? Or Embers? Something like that. Someone might remember. But you know how on Twitch you've got bits, on YouTube you don't really have anything like that. On TikTok you've got TikTok gifts. On Mixer, by watching the stream, for every like X amount of minutes you watched, you earn the equivalent of like Twitch bits that you could then donate to the person that you were watching. So you'd be able to donate to them just by watching them, rather than having to actually spend money. And that was a really cool concept. People being able to support the people they were watching just by watching. Zuckerberg got bored. Yeah, you could argue he started streaming. Brandon never really got anything to lose when he streams on Twitch. Has more viewers than his Facebook. Yeah, it's true. There was a female Fortnite player. I can't remember her name. Came up as recommended. Dude, has a fiance and kids. Lovely. Yeah, it was horrible. Remember, you didn't know the comments came up on your profile first time, went into Nip stream, said something stupid, went to a family meal that night, and a few had seen it. Like, how did they think it was a good idea? This is what I mean. They rushed it so much. It was terrible. Hope we get more Switch 2 editions tomorrow. You said that's at 2 o'clock, right? I'll be able to watch that. Get the girlfriend to play the games for you on beginner. I wouldn't. I would not put her through having to play a single game of this. Sharing was top draw. Was just the wrong audience. Yeah. I guess. Hullet really isn't that good on the ball. He feels like a DM. Yes, he does. Don't question it. Nice. Ooh. My dream would be some Pokemon news that isn't ZA, but I don't think that's going to happen. Whether it's like Gen 5 remakes or whatever is the next rumored game. Just give us a little tease that they're coming next year. Something like that. Or next proper gen. Like, what are we up to? Gen 10? Something like that? Don't even know. A Mario would be amazing, but we have just had DK Bonanza, so that ain't gonna happen. Animal Crossing would be amazing, but again, I doubt it. Oh, won't get any meaningful Pokemon news as I'll save it all for this 30th anniversary direct. That's true. Which is when Mega Mewtwo is going to come into Pokemon Go. And hopefully a lot of other fun stuff. I did see an incredible... Like, they've released the Halloween range on the Pokemon Center store. There's some amazing things on there. Including... How has he not fouled him if he's not come out of that with the ball? Oi, I'm trying to show people something, okay? Verifying the device. Why do you need to do that when I'm trying to just load your website? God, 3 passes in a row went to the wrong player. Look at this. Might have to get him. Jesus Christ, the delay. Oh, and we've got a pen. Oh my God. Why is everyone doing this today? Why is everyone playing through the whole game and then deciding late on, oh, no, you know what? I'm actually going to leave at this stage. Dear God. But yeah, that Pikachu's goated. Hope your bank account. Oh, dear. Then we've got one more Rivals. Is it stupid that you're considering buying a Switch 2 just to play Duskbloods? I don't even know what that is, but if you really want to play something and it's only on that, then what choice do you have? Right, one more. Keeper was on crack that game. Yeah, but deal with it. But could see Animal Crossing as Splatoon's getting a spin-off rather than main game, so maybe that's a different dev team which would free up Animal Crossing to be made. Come on! Please! Animal Crossing during lockdown was, incredible. I need a new one. Queues daily. People waiting for the next set to drop. Oh, okay. You bought a PS5 just for Spider-Man, not stupid at all. Yes, but you're rich. You can't compare yourself to normal people making financial decisions. You could buy 100 PS5s. Bosh! Crap. Why did I do a through ball? Who's saying he hasn't got more than you? The question. Based on your answer, the question says that. Oosh! It's FromSoft's new game. Oh, yes. I do remember that. That looked really good. When's it out? Or is it already? Before they went public, had to delay it and cancel all orders. Wow. That's crazy. Hup. No, she's going to be offside. Oh, no. I thought she was because the game locked it onto a player that I didn't want. And a lot of the time that happens when it just decides to choose an offside player. Nothing known other than the trailer. Then I'd say you've probably got some time to consider your Switch decision. Oh, it's just perfect. Sometime next year, maybe middle of the year. Yeah, nice. You'll have had multiple other games announced by that point as well. Hopefully Animal Crossing. And other stuff releasing before then. No. But yeah, I need to get that that Pokemon order in. If I'm going to use my, I don't know what else I'd use my Switch to, like my Nintendo eShop credit on. Because a different Pokemon game ain't coming out for a while. Animal Crossing ain't coming out for a while. I've now got Donkey Kong. So that might be the only other thing that I really need it for. So I think we get that put into the account and maybe get a pre-order on the go. Oh, for God's sake, man. Oh, Jesus. Seems a bit extravagant to buy a console for one game. Yeah, but I would imagine if you had one, then you would also get other stuff on it. It might be that that's the main reason you'd go for it. But not the only one, in reality. Oosh! Oh, dear. David, from the streams, yes. I think it was an average of like £3 per stream from having a couple of people watching it on there. which, as I've said many times, you compare that to the rate at what you would earn from like Twitch ads or YouTube ads on streams. It's colossal. And based on that, I assume that it works in like bands. So maybe when you then average, let's say, 10 to 25 people, that takes you into band 2. Band 3, 25 to 50, something like that. Just a guess. I don't know if that information is actually known by anyone. But yeah. So, it helps. And one good thing that I do have to give to Kick, when the month ends and you get paid, it's not like all of these others where you have to wait a couple of weeks. Within like 3 days, it's in your bank. So when you're part of the partner program, it's well done. The hope is that on 26, and if the platform continued to grow, that you would get organic new viewers. Oh. Completely finished golf sim room, bar, pool, darts room, one more room for a project. What should you put there? Any suggestions? What do other people normally have? Gyms? Like saunas or a pool? Don't know. But I imagine you'd already have a gym. Don't really know. A massive man cave. It's like a 200-inch TV to play games on. There we go. Own a Switch 1, you have Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Scarlet, and Legends Arceus. No other games. Well. Here then, as a Twitch sub, don't get any money from you watching ads anyway, right? Correct. Yes. Is in the garage, pool or cinema? Pool! Has to be a pool. Imagine. Okay. So, with that done, what else do I need to do? The other weekly objectives. So I need to play 5 more matches. Win 3 of them. Win 4 squad... Okay, so we'll do 4 squad battles because I need to do Evos for the Leicester cards for the final FUT Champs anyway. So we'll get them done. And that will get me 1,100 SP. We need to do the rest of the crafting, but there's no other live objectives that either earn me stuff for FC26 or get me any SP. So I'm basically waiting for tomorrow to see whether they do drop an SP chase. If they do, we're in the money. Lovely, lovely stuff. Evos, I do need to blitz through these so that when we come to that final champs, we have as many like 98s, 99s as possible. That'd be pretty cool. Especially with the new ones. We could get 2. 299 defenders in here as well. Max 97 striker. I mean, we could just put like a Steffi in here and then we've got a 99 left wing. We'll get them done in time. It's fine. Because the plan is for the final one to be on Monday. That final set of champs. So Should get that done. Let's just open up this 7 times footies pack to see if we get any of the big boys. Because who cares about opening anything else, right? I mean, a treble 87 tradable could get 399s. And then we'd be able to just spend that money on the remaining Evos and anything mental in the store to end off the game. But 7 times footies pack. All dupes. All in the bin. $87 times 3 tradable. Not footies, not going to sell. I assume it's as simple as that with like every single card. And then just that 85-20 because why not? Will it be one of the 2 that I don't have? I assume not. 98 Eto. I think... I don't know if I did actually previously pack him and put him into something. Can't wait till you're storing your 75 non-rare and dupe storage. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting time, isn't it? But yeah, that's pretty much my plan with the remainder of this game now, is finalize any objectives. So basically, do this weekly objective, which I will do by doing my Evos on squad battles whilst I'm tidying up or whatever. Finish off the crafting upgrade tonight/tomorrow. And then see what we get tomorrow. If we get more SP in the season, in Ultimate Team, then I'll finish off the season by playing Ultimate Team. If not, we're going to do some beginner career mode. That's going to be lovely and enjoyable, isn't it? I'm assuming you can't sim the games. So, yeah. See how it goes. But we are so nearly done with this game. So close. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Will I stream again tomorrow? Jay, if I had the money, I'd be getting it instantly, but I don't right now, unfortunately. Yeah, will I stream tomorrow? Probably. Maybe there's a world where we just stream something else, though, and then we hop on to see whether they add any SP at 6 o'clock, and if not, then it is what it is. So maybe we do some Crash or Rocksmith tomorrow and just chill. Then Saturday, I'm not going to Oxford away, which answers a question that someone asked about an hour and a half ago, which I think I read in chat but didn't answer out loud. So if so, then apologies. But no, I'm going to Alton Towers for the first time in... don't even know. Probably somewhere between... 15 and 20 years. Something crazy like that. So that'll be great. Get home, watch the late game. And then on Sunday, I'll be streaming a watch-along on the football channels for the Manchester Derby. And then on Monday, should be the final FC25 stream, where we do champs with the Leicester team and finish off the game and uninstall it. And then on Tuesday, I might do a stream of like FC26 starter teams or something like that. We'll see. Wednesday should be web app, and then Thursday it's New Zealand time. So should be pretty good. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, have a wonderful weekend, and I'm sure I'll see you very, very soon. Thank you for any likes, follows, subs, support in any way. You guys are the best. Good night, everybody. In a bit.